And welcome, good morning, hi, and welcome. This is the match preview for Liverpool versus Arsenal. The match preview for Liverpool versus Arsenal. It's an early top of the table clash. It is um, Arsenal are in first position. Liverpool, they're most probably in second or third position, but they are on the same points, the same amount of points, 6 points each. The only or the big difference is Arsenal has um, a better goal ratio. So they are on the same point, 6 points each. It is a top of the table clash early on in the season, and it is game week three, and of the season, and yeah, um, they're gonna want to be at their very best. Each team, Arsenal and Liverpool, are going to want to be at their very best. Liverpool has a 100% record after winning their first two matches, and Arsenal has a 100% record win rate after winning their two matches. Liverpool have conceded 4 goals, whilst Arsenal have conceded no goals. And Arsenal go into this match after the 5-0 demolition of Leeds. That was the 5-0 demolition of Leeds. And Arsenal have added 7 fresh new faces to their team. 7 fresh new faces to their team. Liverpool have been active in the transfer market as well, adding Frimpong, Wirtz, and Ekatike, as well as some other individuals. So it is a case of each team has strengthened, and the transfer window is about to close in about 2 days' time or 3 days' time. And are they going to get what they need in the transfer window? So, with Arsenal, they're in need of maybe another striker, as well as they have just signed Piero Hancapi, who is a defender, and Piero can Piero Hancapi. They have just signed as a on loan defender, whilst um, whilst Jacob Kiwior goes for the exit door. There's a little fly. uh, Arsenal in this match, Arsenal are going to be without Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka, and possibly Leandro Trossard are absentees from this match. Uh, I think it's more likely Kai Havertz, Odegaard is touch and go whether he actually appears in this match. And Bukayo Saka, he's out injured for about 4 to 6 weeks or more. So those are the injuries for Arsenal. As the injuries for Liverpool would be Frimpong is out injured with a hamstring injury, I believe it is. And that is what it is. So we're going to move on to what has the managers got to say. So in Mikel Arteta's press conference, he had to say, these are the champions for a reason, because they deserve to be champions. They were the better team last year, the most consistent one, the one that found ways to win in many different ways, and we want to beat them this year. We need to go to Anfield with that spirit and that conviction. It's a very important one, and we want to continue building the momentum that we are in right now. Going to those grounds, those stadiums against these kind of opposition is what we want, and coming away from the big games winning in a really convincing way, that's the objective. So that is a paraphrase from the Mikel Arteta press conference. And as for Arne Slot, the manager of Liverpool, this is what he had to say. In the beginning of the season, normally teams don't play their best game unless you keep the same squad completely and you add 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 players. Then you can maybe expect the team is growing even further. If you look at our situation, we have lost a few and we have added a few. It's not starting all the way new again, but I think it's normal that we play even better, not better, but even better in a few weeks than we do now. In the meantime, you can lose ground. Not a lot, although I would be surprised if there would be 3 points, if there would be a points record this season in the Premier League. So what he was saying there was that the teams could lose a bit of ground, but not so much so. So as for me, what I'm thinking is that Arsenal, with the 2 matches that they've played, one not being so great performance-wise, and one is a much improved performance, and Liverpool conceding some goals, 2 goals in their last 2 games each. They were conceding goals in their last games. I would believe or think that the ascendancy is with Arsenal, and hopefully, well, within the game, we'll have to see what happens within the game to know which team will be in the ascendancy. But if Liverpool score first, they'll be in the ascendancy. If Arsenal score first, then it's really a case of defending and trying to score that next goal to see if we can win the match. So it's really a tight call, this match. It's early in the season. Liverpool, I don't believe they're at their very, very best. That's what Slot was alluding to. So maybe in a few weeks' time, they'll be much better. They may have their players, the players that are injured back, and maybe be a bit better. So it's all up in the air, really. So uh, So it's all up in the air. Which team will come out tops? Well, we have to wait and see. But my prediction, I'm going for an Arsenal win. Hopefully, Arsenal can win this match. And the score, I'll go for a 2-1 or 3-1 scoreline. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.